Yes, people, what's popping? And yeah, it's a quick one. Not going to spend too long on it, but boy, was I happy that this game went ahead. Like, we saw games being called off left, right, and centre in the Premier League. And I was just thinking to myself, please, I saw Leeds' problems. I saw a wounded animal, as my friend El Bobby says, when there's a lion or a weakened animal on the savannah or on the fields, time to hunt and eat. And that's what I wanted. I just hoping that that game didn't get called off, and it didn't get called off. And I was absolutely buzzing with the display. You know, Leeds, you can see they're very weakened. But you got to take. Football's a ruthless game. We went to Brentford, they didn't call it off for us. So, you know, swings and roundabouts, and I'm just glad they didn't call this one off either. We managed to get the 4-1 victory. And yeah, I guess it's while we're talking, there's only one man to talk about, and it's this guy here. It's this guy here. Let's talk about him. Let's absolutely talk about him. We have to. We cannot get away from. There's one man that we have to talk about in particular. And look at Mikel Arteta's face here. Look at Martinelli's face. He's like, yeah, I told you. And Martinelli is really stepping up now. Hopefully we can keep him injury free, and you know, he can set the Premier League alight. And it's getting kind of quiet in the WhatsApp groups, isn't it, chaps? Yeah, some people living off last year or living off old miseries and trying to bring up old arguments, but it's not valid anymore. It's not valid, chaps. Yeah. But anyway, it's time for us as Arsenal fans to stay calm, stay humble. But boys, if we can get to February, in and around it, I'll be more than happy. And then we just take it from there, game by game. If we can have a squad that's fit, see what happens. If we're in and around it in February, let's go. But yeah, let's talk about today's display. So what did we see today? What I was impressed with, like us being brave on the ball, the one touch, the in and around people. I was just the young players, the young bucks. Lacazette, Leeds were doing some crazy tactics. I don't know if you watched it, but Gary Neville was talking about it's crazy how, you know, the centre back is staying with Lacazette and it just left holes. Crazy. Like, you think he would just, if he drops Lacazette, normally you just say, yeah, go on, then we'll leave you out there. But they're playing man to man marking, and I just thought that's a bit crazy. They didn't offer much going forward. There was a few lapses in defence early on, but generally we played so well in the first half. I think I saw a stat. Let me see if I can find the stat. Yeah, but it was an interesting stat. In the first half, I think we produced more shots, one of the records amounts of shots or something like this. I'll try and find the stat for you guys if I can, but if I can't, then we can't. Yeah, guys, like just a dominant display, and one we were happy to watch as Arsenal fans. And I'd rather have the points in the bag now, and we can just move onwards and upwards. Sorry, I've got a little bit of a cold. Hope it's not COVID. Here's a stat for you guys. You know, the young bucks are coming in. You know, Gabriel, Bukayo Saka and Emile Smith-Rowe, 3 players under 21 scoring a single Premier League game for the first time. Mate, it's lovely. These talents, let's talk about them. Saka, like, got an assist in the last game, scoring today. We're seeing consistency. We're seeing absolutely consistency. Now, some people want to tell me, from some different fan groups, they want to tell me that Greenwood is better than Saka. Well, come on. I like Greenwood. He's a generational talent. I'm not disrespecting him, but come on, man. Who's producing the goods at the moment? Maybe Greenwood will come good in the future, but right now, please, Saka is flipping, playing years beyond himself. Smith-Rowe nicks another goal again. That puts him on 7. You know, he comes on, he scores, he's making a difference, he's having an impact, and it's lovely. He's got his rest. He's going to have to work harder for goals in the future, but another goal, take it all day long. Martinelli, Martinelli. Let's put that one back to the front. Let's put that one back to the front. Martinelli, this kid here, he's been biding his time, and I think Arteta mentioned it in his press conference. He said he had to be patient with Martinelli because he thought it's important not to put a player in before they're ready. And if you remember Phil Foden at City, he was being held back, and a lot of commentators saying he should go on loan to get game time and he should get out there and play. But they didn't play him, they just bring him in, they developed his game, and dare I say it, I saw some people on some fan channel saying, was Arteta's forced to do it? Look, forget all of that negative talk. He's in. He wanted to produce him, get him better. Excuse me, I need to get a bit of a drink here. One sec. My mouth was dry. Yeah, he bided his time with Martinelli. Doesn't matter what the circumstances he comes in. Who cares? He's in now, and he's producing the goods. The runs he was making from in to out, I think Neville spoke about it. The speed, the feet. You can see he's playing with confidence. That first goal, instinctive, bang. Keeper couldn't save that. Second goal, little dink over the cheap keeper, and he's nicking goals. He's actually not even nicking goals, he's scoring goals, and it's from sheer hard work. He was a frantic player. Now if he can use his energy more efficiently and be more dangerous when he, with his runs, with the ball more, I think they were talking about the gears that he plays in. We've got a player on our hands, and like we said a few years ago, the world's at his feet. This kid is special, but we have to bide our time with him. We have to take our time, and we can't get ahead of ourselves. But what I love the most is shutting up some of these rival fans, particularly, these fans from Chelsea that had a lot to say, a lot to talk about. They were telling me we are top of the league in September, October. Now when you talk to them, they want to eat some humble pie. They wanted to laugh at us, saying we're a joke of a club. I say, yeah, we are a joke. Yeah, where are we? But nothing. We keep ourselves calm. We don't need to boast. We just take our time, just creep up. I would love it. Kevin Keegan voice. I would love it if we finished on top of Chelsea. Spurs have got a couple of games in hand. Let's see if their game goes ahead tomorrow against Liverpool. Hope they get piped. And Man United fans, yeah. In the woodwork, out the woodwork. In the woodwork, out the woodwork. Let's see what this whole break has been good for Ragnar, whatever you want to say his name. It's a good break for him because he can get on the training field and push his ideas. But who cares about them? The main thing is what we did, and we absolutely played a good game today. Coming in 3-0 up at half time. Controlling the game. That means when they scored the goal, we had it under control. There wasn't much time left, 20 minutes or so, or maybe a little bit less. Job done. I am absolutely buzzing with the players. A great response. We should be 6 points ahead of where we are now, but in response to that Everton game, it's a good response. And again, there's rumours that Aubameyang won't be playing before the AFCON. What I think this is Aubameyang was the leader. Players looked at the leader, and now they're saying and the leader was a bit laid back, laughing, joking, and I'm hearing people calling it all sorts of things. But let's have it right. He was laughing and joking character. With him gone, it's like the blanket's off, and now players know now that's not the standard of behaviour we need, and players are stepping up. Great management from Mikel Arteta. Give credit where it's due. Great management from Mikel Arteta. Setting standards, set your stall out. Now, what I do want to say at the same time, I don't want Aubameyang to be crucified. We still have to look after the players' well-being. After all, he's done a lot for the club. He's one of us. But at the same time, the club is the star, as Kenny Ken says, and I will go 100% with that. So, yeah. I'm going to give you my player ratings. Goalkeeper Ramsdale didn't have much to do. Distributed fine. As usual, we come to expect that now. 6 out of 10. Unlucky not to have a clean sheet, but rash tackle from Ben White, who I'll do in a sec. Tomiyasu, flipping brilliant. This guy is flipping. This is the biggest worry from the game. Is Tommy coming off injured, because this player is stepping up. I saw him defending, keeping the ball, going around players, getting fouled, come on. Tommy, I'll give Tommy an 8 today. I thought he was superb. There was a few tackles. There was only one tackle where he tackled it and gave it away, but generally, Tomiyasu, flipping fantastic. 8. Ben White was okay, but then that rash penalty he gave away, which I thought was absolutely crazy. Like, no trouble. Like, it was obviously trouble there in our box, but it just seemed like a crazy tackle. For that, I have to mark him down. I'm going to give Ben White a 6 out of 10. Gabriel, yeah, he was good. He was fairly good. It was a fairly easy afternoon or evening for him. I'm going to give Gabriel 6 out of 10 too. Left back Kieran Tierney, again, I'll give him 6 out of 10. Generally good, nothing special, nothing bad. Thomas Partey, I heard some people saying he had a poor second half, but generally I think his presence is good. He didn't really set the world alight. Give him a 6 out of 10. Xhaka got an assist for the Martinelli pass. I'm going to give Xhaka a 7 out of 10. Odegaard, I'm going to give Odegaard a 6 out of 10. Although Odegaard did get an assist. I'm going to give Odegaard a 7 out of 10 for the assist. Saka, very good today. Got taken off as a precaution, I think. Saka, I'll give him an 8 out of 10. Got the goal. Martinelli, man of the match for me. 9 out of 10. Lacazette, selfless display. 7 out of 10. Emile Smith-Rowe comes on, scores a goal. Now a 7 out of 10. Tavares, can't really rate him, didn't have enough time. And who else was the other one that came on? Tavares, Emile Smith-Rowe. Saka came off. Who did Saka come off for? I can't remember who Saka came off for. Let me have a quick look. I've forgotten who Saka came off for. Let's see who he came off for. Saka. That's going to bug me not knowing who he did come off for. Saka came. Cedric Suarez came on. Cedric, fine, but I still need to see Tomiyasu back at ASAP. So guys, that's all I wanted to say. I didn't want to go in too deep about it, but what we can say is we're going to be fourth at Christmas. But like I said to the Chelsea fans, we're not going to do their little mistake of getting ahead of ourselves and say we're fourth at Christmas. We're going to keep calm. We're going to take game by game. We're going to try and wrap up as many wins here because we know we've got a tough January. Some players missing, so let's just see where we are. Happy where we are, good display. Get the victory against Norwich if we can away from home. Then we got Wolves. Then we got the big one against City, where I'm not going to say it's a free hit because nothing's a free hit. Last time I said it was a free hit, we went downhill. There's no free hits. Every game got to turn up, just give it our best because smaller teams are going places and getting better results than us. So we should be able to go to play the good teams and have a good account of ourselves and possibly go to win. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to count that out. Happy with it. Good night, chaps. Late one from me. Hopefully the games go tomorrow. Hopefully Wolves pipe Chelsea, Liverpool pipe Tottenham. And yeah, we'll leave it there. But anyway, guys, I am out. Ciao.